Hi, I'm doing this video on poor ankle mobility. And the muscle that I chose was the soleus for the overactive muscle. So there's a couple of ways that you can decrease overactive um, in reference to your soleus. There's two ways I can show you. And this video actually is um, going to be pretty interesting because I actually did injure my ankle while working out. So just by doing some of these movements that I'm getting ready to demonstrate in this video, it actually kind of hurts. So I can really feel the pressure in my soleus. And the other one I've chosen was the anterior tibialis. So one way that you can basically decrease overactivity in the soleus is this one is you have to be pretty upper body strong to do this. However, it's a great workout. So you would take the foam roller, and of course, you know your soleus is right here at the bottom of your calf in the back. So you would put the foam roller here, and to get really good pressure on the foam roller, I cross my legs. And basically, I'm just lifting up my butt off the mat and rolling back and forth on that soleus. And I feel it, the pressure. It actually hurts, but it's like a feel-good pain. That's one way you can do it. And you can rest and do it because, of course, you're incorporating your upper body. So if you don't have strong upper body, you will feel it all in your arms. So I'm going to do it again, rolling it back and forth. And mind you, I am basically rolling on the soleus of the leg that I hurt, which was my left ankle. So yeah, I've definitely got poor ankle mobility in this particular leg. The other one that you can possibly do, and this one is a little painful as well, you can basically put the foam roller on your soleus and then kind of move it around. Find that tender spot, move it from side to side, find the tender spot, and then when you find the tender spot, just hold it on there and then go ahead and bring your body weight down onto the foam roller, and you will feel how it's basically releasing. And so I'll lift up a little bit and then I'll go back down again. And I can really feel it, basically, especially when I'm moving back and forth, finding that tender spot. So those are the two ways you can do that. To strengthen the overactive muscle, actually, there's a couple of ways you can do it. I would definitely say go to a stair. But what I'm going to do is using it as an example of a stair. We can just basically do it here. So what you would want to do is you want to go to the stair and put your heel all the way down to the point where your heel is touching the bottom of the stairs. And that's one way to do it. And you basically is stretching it. And you want to do that, and you'll feel it all the way up through the knee, going all the way back down to your heel. Yeah, I just popped, which was perfect. And of course, this is better off if you do it on stairs. You can do it on just one step, the bottom step. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually flexing my toe to get that full stretch. And I do feel it in my soleus even doing it this way. You can get that full stretch even by flexing up, and I can feel it pulling all in my calf and my soleus. And then you can just kind of rest it. But like I said, the best way to do it to me is basically being at the bottom of the step and make sure your foot is basically on the step, and then you would let that heel hang off and making sure your heel touches the bottom of the floor to get that good stretch. All right, so the next one would be activation for anterior tibialis. I'm going to use some bands. And I'm going to put it on my foot there at the bottom closest to my ankle. And I'm going to pull it until I can feel the pressure. All right, you can use this. You can basically put the band at the other end of a table. I'm on the floor. My daughter, who is recording the video, is sitting in the chair and holding the bands for me, so it's giving me the really good pressure. So basically, take a band and put it on a table like I stated, and then you would do a flex and point. And yeah, I do feel it. This, again, this is the foot that I've injured working out. And this ankle every now and then kicks in and gives me a little bit of problems. So I actually do this exercise just to strengthen my anterior tibialis, because it does get sore. My ankles get a little swollen. And this is one way to get rid of the inflammation in my foot. And the other situation we are supposed to be doing is integrating both for the soleus and the anterior tibialis. So the other one you can do is the same way. You use the band, put it all the way at the bottom, and to incorporate both of them, and you will be able to feel it. And of course, you're going to end up incorporating your quads and your glutes. So what I normally do is flex my foot to integrate the soleus and the anterior tibialis. Flex my foot, and then I'm going to curl my toes down. And then I'm going to lock my knee. Make sure your knee is not bent. Lock your quads, and you can lock your glutes at the same time. So we're incorporating quite a bit of muscles in doing this, and then you can release it. And actually, if they are definitely weak, you will definitely feel it, and a lot of people won't be able to do as many. And as I'm doing it right now, my leg is kind of shaking a little bit because it is definitely some weakness in there because of the ankle sprain. And if you watch my body, you can see me tightening up my quad when I curl my toe and I slightly lift up a little bit to lock my quads. And I'm also locking my glutes at the same time. And that way you'll basically are working on your soleus and your anterior tibialis, which is right here. All right. And that is the end of my video for poor ankle mobility. Thank you.